Hello, this is Dr. Macho of Physical Therapy. Hey, today we are back here in Jackson City Hall. I'm here with Dr. Sandra D and Mr. Eduardo Morales. We will be back in a few seconds, okay? All right, we are back here at Jackson International Food and Art Festival. I'm here with Dr. Sandra D and Eduardo Morales. Dr. D, could you please tell us again who you are, what do you do, and what are we doing here in Jackson, Tennessee?
Okay, hi. Hi, everybody. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. I'm Dr. Sandra D. I am the co-chair of the Jackson International Food and Art Festival. I'm a retired cardiologist from the Jackson Clinic, been with the festival since its inception in 2014. I was part of the Citizens Commission on Unity, and that's where we created the Jackson International Food and Art Festival together with Eduardo Morales.
Wow, wow. Well, thank you very much for that. Nice. You even shared magandang hapon. Wow. Eduardo, could you please tell us again who you are, what do you do, and what are we doing here in Jackson City Hall? So,
I'm going to start with with my name. My name is Eduardo Morales, and I'm from Mexico.
mhm.
I'm a co-chair of the Jackson International Food and Art Festival, and we are. I've been here for I think 21 years. Living in
21
Jackson. Yeah,
años?
21,
No.
and I kind of grew up in California, but I born in Mexico.
Mm.
Yeah, and I've been here like 45 years,
Wow.
in the United States. But we are here to talk about, our festival
Mhm.
and promote our festival and invite people to our festival. Well, our festival, involves we have a parade of cultures, beautiful parade of cultures, and we are inviting, all the countries to register to participate in the parade.
Mhm.
Also, we should have a space for vendors. We have a
Mhm.
vendors, good food from so many different countries. Also, we have performances, from different countries. They represent their country through the performance.
Mm.
So, and then people could come to the festival, to just try the food and enjoy, looking the parade, looking the performance, and meeting people,
Mhm.
meeting other people. Because I think, like Sandra just mentioned it, this is a festival, and the mission is to respect each other, and
Mhm.
embrace all cultures.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So it's how we are here.
There
Yeah,
you go. Well, let me
yeah.
go back to Dr. D. Well, let's show our little flag here. I'm representing, the Philippines because I'm Filipino American, right? I'm American, by the way, American
That's
citizen now.
Yeah.
You got
Look
Eduardo
at the
here
American
waving
flag.
the
Yeah,
American flag there.
yeah, yeah.
Dr. D waving her Jackson, Tennessee flag.
I don't have
So
my Mexican right
I
now.
know, right?
Yeah.
So
You
we
didn't bring
probably
your
got it
But
Mexican
I'm
somewhere here.
flag.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm American, and
Well,
I got this
we,
one too. I
well, again, if
represent
you're
this too.
watching live, comment live. Watching on a replay, comment replay because we were streaming live earlier, but our microphone had a technical difficulty earlier. So let's go back to Dr. D. Dr. D, what prompted you to start this? How long was this ago? When did you start this? In what happened? Is there like a passion inside of you to share your culture or something like that? Hmm.
Yeah, the festival was created in 2014 as part of the Citizens Commission of Unity, for which I was invited along with Eduardo Morales. We were part of that special committee that the previous mayor uh, organized. At that time, I was president of the West Tennessee Filipino American Association. And of course, during that time, I was really pushing for appreciation of culture. Of promoting cultural heritage, even amongst the Filipinos
Hmm.
at that time. But so with that opportunity to really branch out
Hmm.
and have it more international.
Hmm.
So we suggested that to the mayor. That's how the festival was created, and it was born during that time. At first, we thought won't be any wide acceptance. In
Hmm.
fact, we had it here. We're in the city hall right now. That's in front of the city hall,
Hmm.
and we had about 2,000 people. We were surprised at that time. It actually brought me to tears
Mm.
seeing everybody in
I
their
saw
cultural
that. Yeah.
attire.
Mhm.
But fast forward, we are now in our 12th year, and then it has grown exponentially, and we've had like 25,000 people that
Wow.
attend this festival.
Wow.
So really, the reason for this is that our mission is to spread cultural awareness and promote cross-cultural engagement and celebrate the diverse backgrounds of the different citizens here in Jackson. The festival really is not just an event. It's really a cultural experience.
Mm.
It is a way for us, to share our stories, our traditions, and also convey the message that everyone should be heard, valued, and appreciated.
Wow, wow. That's a Miss Universe answer there, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she mentioned something important is, some people get a little bit upset because they cannot participate
Mhm.
as a vendor or as political parties. We have only two restrictions,
Mhm.
because this is to promote cultural awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is not to promote political, parties or religions.
Mm-hmm.
We respect all the parties and all the political parties. We respect the religions, and we invite them to come and
Mm-hmm.
enjoy it. But you know, this is focused on cultural,
Mm-hmm.
awareness
Mhm.
to, like I just mentioned it, to know each other, meet different people, and respect each other. That's why we have a food. Most of our vendors, they is what they do, bring something cultural. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's been like that all the time, and it's really good. People, show what they have from their
Mm-hmm.
backgrounds. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it's very important. And so for some people, that I know some people's gonna see this video, don't feel bad. This is some of the booths we cannot accept it because it's not a cultural. Some
Mm-hmm.
of them they will try to sell something that is not really like cultural.
Mm-hmm.
On that case, we cannot allow them to be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's strictly it's not cultural, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why don't feel bad. Come and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have another way to participate, just selling something different cultural,
Mm-hmm.
they're welcome.
There you
Everybody's
go.
welcome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
about unity
yeah.
anyway, and
This is
Yes.
unity.
that's the
This is
purpose of
unity.
this anyway. To
Yeah.
unify. Even in our business, we have different we have it's called Jerry Hab. We have different locations. Most of them it's like, oh, this location is better. This location, no. Jerry Hab is better as a whole, and
Mhm.
same thing with this country. We have different cultures from even the whole country alone. We got
Mhm.
Florida,
Mhm.
right? With a lot of Spanish speaking people in
Oh,
Florida. You
big
go
diversity.
to you go
Yeah.
to Chicago, there's a
Mhm.
lot of Spanish speaking people there. There's a lot of Filipinos there too.
Mhm.
We'll go to Seattle. I just spoke to a group in Seattle for our Jerihab program, and 99.9% of the people who attended my class were Koreans.
Mhm.
And there was so much Koreans in Seattle. I was like
Wow, I
really
didn't know that.
surprised. And I was like, really? Yeah, they have a group called ACRS, Asian Counseling Services. And then 99.9% of the case managers were Koreans,
Mhm.
and then teaching people about dementia and Alzheimer's, for Korean population. So
Mhm.
it's just amazing and surprising. And as we go around, you go to, not all of us here can go outside of the country.
Mhm.
Not all people can even go out of the state
Mhm.
because of,
That's true.
plane fare or whatever, work. But here it's the us, this culture is this festival is coming into Jackson. You can see the different culture from the Filipino culture, the Asian culture. You got, Chinese people coming in. My dad is Chinese, by the way.
Japanese.
I'm Filipino. You got Japanese people.
Japanese.
You got Mexican heritage. You got Indian food coming in. I saw this little girl dancing uh, with the
That's
Bruno
very
Mars
good.
Bruno
background
Mars.
music, but she was dancing with her cultural dance. It's amazing. It's like a fusion of different culture from American culture to applying to their own culture. So, Dr. Dean, let me go back to you. So, so from that meeting with that previous mayor, and now you're here. Thank you very much, Mayor Conger, for accepting us here right in this city hall. Amazing.
That's right.
A shout out to Mayor. And then so now that you and Eduardo and the rest of the amazing committee, what really made you reach out to this other group? The to the Mexican people, to the Indian people, and then what is the main goal here now? Not just the food and the art. I
Mhm.
mean, what's the main now thing now that you're trying to do here?
Right. I mean, the title may be Jackson International Food and Art, but really, it's more than that. Really,
Mm-hmm.
it's as I mentioned earlier, it's a cultural experience. It's more about sharing our heritage to other people. In fact, you'll be surprised. We find the strength in our differences, and that's the
Mm.
beauty of it. Really, we try to mingle, hear different music, watch different dances, and through that, we learn from each other.
Mm.
It's more of mutual respect and understanding. That's kind of the main purpose of this: is to promote unity and diversity,
Mm.
inclusion. I think that's very important right now, especially during these times. Representation is very much needed.
That's so true. That's so true. How about you,
Yeah.
Eduardo? I mean,
Well,
what's the next level here?
okay. Well, I want to I want to say thank you. Because this festival is not only Sandra and me. There is a committee, and I want to thank all these members from the committee. They've been in, and they have to be leaving, and new ones coming in. I want to thank all of them. I want to thank you know all the supporters. The sponsors,
Mm-hmm.
the city of Jackson, the mayors, the police department, and all these other agencies and volunteers, who's been helping us, because without them, we cannot do the festival. This is a lot of work, a lot of different areas where we have to have like independent communities, like a kids stage,
Mhm.
and all these other areas where different groups of people, help us. And I think is we really appreciate because everybody's been working very positive,
Mm.
very, very positive, trying to support this festival. And I think everybody who come to help, they enjoy it, and they come with their big
Mhm.
passion.
Mm.
We don't charge, we don't make any money
I was
ourselves.
gonna tell
This is
that.
this
Yeah.
is this is just we just do it for our passion.
Passion.
I was gonna share
Yeah.
that to the people
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
everyone, if you're watching live watching on a replay, comment replay.
Yeah.
This one here, they don't get paid to do this.
Mhm.
We don't get paid to do this. Of
No.
course, the vendors, they charge the vendors.
Mhm.
They sell stuff. They make their money there. But Eduardo and Dr. D, they're doing this out of the goodness of their heart because they want to share the culture. I don't know if you saw our other video. I was talking about, before you get married, my boss specifically told me, first, before you get married, first you get a car, which the company was going to give to me that time. And then next is you buy a house. I can't buy a house then. And then third, before you get married, is you need to go out of the country. And this was when I was in the Philippines. I grew up in Manila, and then I thought the main hub of my life will be in Manila.
Mhm.
But when I started going out of the country, going out of the Philippines, going to Hong Kong, even going different parts of the Philippines, I realized it's not all about me. The Philippines alone, we have 7,100 different islands, and we have 222 different dialects. I don't know where Dr. D is from, but we communicate via English
English, right? And
because
half Chinese too,
she's
right?
half Chinese.
Mhm.
And people in the Philippines, we it's so hard to speak there because it's a different culture when you pass another island. And
Mhm.
but what's very common when you go outside of the country? What is two common things? First is music. Number two is food.
Food.
Food is so common. It's a common denominator in music because if you had food and the art of the music, it unifies people. Look at what happened to the football, the FIFA
Oh
today,
yes, did you?
World
Yeah,
Cup.
that was great. Yeah.
There were food there, of course. There's sports, right?
Sports.
Yeah.
But the music,
The
even
music.
though I don't understand Spanish,
Yeah.
you get to dance. You got nice
They
music
went
there.
crazy.
That was
All
great.
right,
The
so-
halftime show, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I know not everybody did, but
Yeah,
we did.
so it's
Yeah.
it's a unifying thing. So
Yeah.
before I let you go, Eduardo and Dr. D, where is this? When is this going to happen, and where is it going to happen, and the time frame?
Okay, it's going to take place,
Mhm.
place and time, September 26th,
Mm-hmm.
here at the fairgrounds, in Jackson, Tennessee. And well, we're going to have a bass, for riding bass, uh, for some people to, who cannot get in there like in the morning.
Okay.
We're going to have Sandra is going to explain a little bit more
Mhm.
about that. And also, you can explain, how to sign up.
Mhm.
And but it's going to take place September 26th, and we want to see everybody there.
Yeah.
Septiembre 26.
Septiembre
26.
26, los esperamos aquí en Jackson, Tennessee.
I'm just pretending I know how to speak Spanish, but I don't know. So
Yeah,
No,
it's,
could you
it's-
please tell? Sometimes you got to fake it to make it.
yeah, yeah. So September 26th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., free admission at the Jackson
Really? It's
Fairgrounds. Free admission, but of course you have to pay for your food.
Of course.
Okay, but you could watch the parade, watch the performances. There are two stages: in the central outside stage in front of the grandstand, and inside the building where we have another stage, children's area, and different children's activities, and also, of course, what did I say? Parade, children's area, performances. All those things, they are all for free other than the food. I think I mentioned you have to pay a little bit. And for this year, let me just add too that we have our theme at the children's area is dance in motion.
Dancing in motion.
Yes,
Wow.
dance
Why are you
across
looking
the
at me when you say
cultures.
dancing? You know?
You're dancing.
Yeah.
Eduardo, do you dance?
I dance too.
You dance?
Yeah. Well, can you mention some of the performances that we're gonna have?
Yeah.
Because I think people wants to know who's
Yes,
coming.
yes.
Yeah.
We have our main act.
Do we have any international artists from Mexico or the Philippines?
But
or...
we have a Celtic group, actually. It's
Mhm.
a Celtic group called Celtica Nova. They are actually, the original group was based in Europe, but they also have a U.S. Component to their group.
Mhm.
They'll be performing for 90 minutes
Mhm.
at 1 o'clock. And also we're bringing back our
What's
bell bird.
Celtic Canoba? What's that?
That's a Celtic metallic rock band.
Oh,
They
okay.
will perform traditional Celtic music as well as
Do
metallic
they
rock.
have those?
They will be.
What
They
you
have
call this?
bagpipe.
Bagpipe.
They
Yeah?
have the bagpipe.
Are they wearing those
Oh yes, they will
quilts?
be wearing kilts. Hopefully that they will. But the bagpipes, harp, drummer, and guitarist, and actually there will be
Wow.
pyrotechnics.
Wow.
So look out for that. There will be fire, but pyrotechnics, and also we'll have let me see, our Bird, who is a Native American Celtic violinist, trained in
Wow.
classical violin. He's very well known in the Native Indian American community. And also we're bringing in Raices de mi Tierra, which is they're friends
is a
of
Mexican folklore.
Eduardo.
Mhm.
Yeah, they coming from Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
Yeah, they came here last year, and people wanted them to come back, and
Wow.
so we want to.
Do we
them
have
to
any
come back.
Filipino
Yes, yes.
representation?
I was going to
at
say
least?
that we will have 2 or 3 dances from the Philippines,
Mhm.
actually. These are our members of the Western Sea Filipino American Association.
Are we
We're
gonna have the
bringing
tinikling
back
again?
that tinikling. We
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
had tinikling in a long time. So
Wow.
they're practicing for that and another kind of Mindanao inspired dance. And of
Mhm.
course, we have the Indian community, Irish dancers from Pat Brown Dance Studio, ballet arts. We have other local talents, Daniel McLean, Carita Cole. We have Paloma. So we have so many people, really local talents. It's not just professional artists, but we have our local talents. We, of course, we
Look at
would
that.
like them
And
to
for the
participate.
first year, we're gonna have another friend that is going to participate. His name is Freddie. He's a teacher of dancing, so he's gonna be there too. So
Wow,
for the people
wow.
to
So
who
a lot
wants
of
to
new,
come and see it.
new things
Mhm.
going on.
And we want to say thank you to all the locals also, all
Yeah.
the locals, the performers, because they've been participating and helping us with this. And it's an opportunity for them, but it's also good for us and the community.
Yeah, I mean, it's really sharing what you have. When I go to my friend's house, for example, when you drink beer or hang out with them. Look at her looking at me. But when you're hanging out with your
Yeah.
friend drinking beer, you get to share that culture with them.
Culture.
I
Yeah.
really like talking to. I go to this pupuseria
Oh,
restaurant
okay.
there.
Yeah,
Gonzalo.
Gonzalez, yeah.
And I
Gonzalo.
enjoy talking
Salvador.
to him.
Yeah.
He's from
Salvador.
Salvadorian.
Yeah.
And even though we look alike, and then but we talk about the culture, and then I get to know him, he gets to know me. It's like, oh, we share a common thing. So it's so nice to have this. We are not. Nobody is an island, ladies and gentlemen. Except the
Agree.
Philippine Islands, right? But
That's
nobody
right.
is an island. You cannot live on your own. You cannot be by yourself. Even
Mhm.
I don't know about you. I don't know about Eduardo or Dr. D, but even God Himself, He created a man to have a woman, right? To be with himself, because you need to be with someone. And same thing with this culture. You need to have someone with you to grow and make it bigger and enjoy. It's like life. You need spices in life. And this is what we're happening. This is what was going on in here in Jackson International Food and Art Festival. So again, before I let you go, any last parting wisdom for our people who wants to join us?
Yes, we welcome everyone. This is free admission. And if you don't have to travel so far, it's
Mm.
really just outside your backyard. It's
Mhm.
just like going to Epcot Center without the price.
There
So
you
come
go.
and join us on September 26, 2026. And thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you.
Dr. Mike, for
Mhm.
doing this for us.
Oh,
We really
it's
appreciate
always
you.
my
You know,
pleasure.
you guys just probably didn't remember. He was our guest speaker for the Asian American Pacific
It
Islander.
was always my
Yes, thank you
pleasure.
so much.
How about
Yeah.
you,
Well, thank you
Eduardo?
very
Mhm,
much
mhm.
again. And we would like to invite all the people, come and join us that
Mhm.
special day. Is an opportunity for them to come and meet people and try food
Mhm.
and bring their kids, like I already mentioned it. And I want to mention it again. This country is made by diversity. Okay,
Mhm.
we cannot judge people because they came from certain place. We came from everywhere,
Mhm.
and on this war, people move from place to place because different circumstances. But we are here. This festival is being very peaceful.
Mhm.
Sometimes we're afraid, about some people, but everybody's been respecting,
Mhm.
everybody's been enjoying, and every time they go back home, they go like very happy. Say, "Oh my God, I like this festival," and
Mhm.
it's what we want. I
Mhm.
want them to come and enjoy and go back home, and like we always try to say, meet people.
Mhm.
Try to say hello, introduce yourself. Meet people from different cultures.
So true.
Yeah,
So true. Well,
yeah,
I mean, if you're the type of person you're shy, don't want to talk to people like me, just go try the food. The food is amazing.
yeah, yeah,
You got
yeah, yeah.
you got lumpia, the Filipino lumpia, the
Mhm.
pancit,
Yeah.
Xiaopao.
the siopao. You got
We
the
have a lot of
Mexican,
tacos, a lot of food.
you
Yeah,
got
a lot
that
of food.
taco.
Yeah, yeah.
Taco trucks, stuff
Taco
like that.
trucks.
You got the Jamaican restaurant there, the Vietnamese pho and everything. So
Yes.
again, before I let you go, thank you again, Eduardo. Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
D, for doing this and for leading this. But before I let you go,
Yeah.
always remember the word fast, FAST. Letter F, find people that will bring out the best in you because you are the average of the five people you hang out with today. I hang out with Eduardo. I hang out with Dr. D. I hang out with this amazing guy here. He's actually Nigerian, the guy who's taking care of our video here. So hang out with people that will bring out the best in you. Next letter is letter A, take action. All this stuff that we're doing is not going to do Eduardo good or Dr. D good if you don't take action. Take action. Go to Jackson International Food and Art Festival this September 26th. This is going to be a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let's pray that it's going to be a good weather. But
Good
if
weather.
not, there's a covered court there,
Yeah.
covered area there. It's still going to continue. So we're still going to keep going. And the next letter is share and subscribe. The more shares, the better. Share this event to your friends. You may not be able to go there. You may not be able to go to Mexico and visit, right? Plane fare is
They can
expensive,
they can
but
visit here.
you can go here.
Here.
Philippines is so far, it's like a 20-hour plane ride, right? I mean, you
That's
can
right.
go over here, watch, see the different
Yeah.
cultures. And
Yeah.
last but not least, is letter T is teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, and that's what the Jackson International Food and Art and Festival, they're teaching us the different cultures of the people that lives here in Jackson. It's not just you, it's not just me, it's not just Mexicans, it's not just Filipinos, it's not just white or African American. It's all this different culture here in Jackson, Tennessee. Again, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Be
Thank
awesome,
you.
be great, be excellent. We'll see you next episode of the Jackson International Food and Art and Festival.